Yo, what is good, y'all? It's your boy GL, man, back with another one, man. This one right here is going to be a little interesting talk right here, man. It's about your boy Wack100, man. Wack100 versus the world. He's going against Woody. He's going against Jay Prince. He's going against Willie D. I mean, he's going against some guys, some Hispanic guys, man. He's going against a lot of people. And for me, to see him be in all these altercations, man, it's like, yeah, he keeping himself in the mix, but it's the wrong mix. And him going after Jay Prince, and he's saying he got some dirt on him, man, that can get him jammed up. And, you know, he's facing a potential RICO, man. Like, this dude got no filter heat, man. I'm not going to tell y'all all the tea. I want y'all to check it out and let me know what y'all think. But I will say this, though. He's trying to get your boy Jay Prince a RICO, which will correlate to his squad and Jay Prince Jr. and the other son, senior, whatever, all of the Prince family. You know, because he's talking about Duke the Jeweler, how Boozy and them set up, you know, Takeoff, all these people, the Dice Game. He's going off, man, about all these people, man. And there's so many more people that allegedly, this is all allegedly, y'all, entertainment purposes only. Don't fry me for this, but he going off, man, on all these guys, man, about. And then Willie D, man, he was like an old school, you know, musician from way back when, man. And he had, you know, got into it with him, man. And he's talking about how he's snitching and not getting time, man. He's saying he got paperwork on all these guys. He even got paperwork on Jay Prince. But people saying they got paperwork on Wack100. They saying they got work on him. They saying he's an informant. He's been doing his dirty work for a long time, man. They saying all these guys is informants. Like, all of these dudes, everybody's an informant, huh? It's crazy, man. You know, he was even getting at Woody and taunting Woody. Woody said, hey, man, he ain't trying to crash out, but he will if you, you know, hey, man, if you take him to that level. But, yeah, also, they saying that it's a RICO on Wack100 and Ray J and a host of 15, 16 other celebrities. I mentioned that on another video. Man, if this all go down, like Jay Prince get a RICO, and Wack100 and all them get a RICO, they just all set themselves up for failure, man. It's like certain things you don't say on the internet because it can carry weight and go towards you getting some time, man, or even threat, you know, it could be life-threatening. So, you know, I think these guys crashing out like this is unnecessary. It should be another way to handle it, especially when they all, you know, get in a bag, man. So it's like, come on, man. Y'all shouldn't even be worrying about entertaining, getting a headache, man, and stuff like that from arguing and stuff like that, man. Y'all supposed to be just completely networking, man, and getting more, you know, more, you know, bigger, man, in the industry. But y'all check this one out. Let me know what y'all think in the comments, man. This dude literally is crashing out, man, on everybody. And y'all got to hear what some of the responses and stuff is, you know, with that. Because people not liking what your boy Wack saying, man. They saying, Woody even said, how can you call somebody that name? Wack. Like, it's like, you know, your name Wack100. You know, he was trying to clown him on it, man. But y'all let me know what y'all think about this, man. Let's talk about this one in the comments and go from there, man. Let's go from there after we talk about this, and hit that subscribe button, man. Subscribe, man. Run it up, man. You know, I appreciate all y'all support, man, as always, man. And to the next one, man. I'm gonna catch y'all on that, man. I'm out.
I was hoping to have this done prior to. I've been working on it, but it fell the way it fell. Hey, Gunna, listen. I'm putting it together. I'm going to give you some time. I don't know, 24 hours, 12 hours, 5 hours, 6 hours, 1 hour. I don't know. I'm going to give you some time, though, Gunna, for you to go ahead on and confess. Confess to the world about all the telling you did. All right? Screw the little clip we all saw. We ain't talking about that. Gunna. The exposers. Gunna. Hard at work. Gunna. Confess. I'm telling you. It'll be better for you if you confess. If you confess, then I might just like. But Gunna, you know that interrogation? Yeah. Guess who got it? 2 hours? Boy, you was in... Nigga, you was in there talking more than Hurricane Katrina. Gunna, confess. Go tell the people. Go tell the people. Matter of fact, you got to do it on my channel. You got to do it on my YouTube channel, The Hunter Show, because either you can confess or they going to hear it anyway. Yeah. You know, like Bricc, you said, the only thing he did wrong was let him record him. And we're going to see how many of you guys stand by this. Gunna, confess. I'm paying attention. You know what I'm talking about. 2 hours. Interrogation room. I got it. Do the right thing. Oh, it's gonna drop. Sweetie! Sweetie!
Wack100. Wack100. Well, I look like kind nigga. Hey, Wack100. Come here. You and Adam keep getting on these platforms talking. Come down here with Adam22 and both of y'all interview me. And me and you can talk like grown man and little boy because you're little boy. And I guess I got to be the grown man. Every interview you got is about me. Stop speaking on me, dude. I don't know you, know nothing about you, don't even care nothing about you. You brought my name up and you were steady bringing my name up. Listen, if that's what it takes for y'all to get y'all views, get your money, bro. But stop trying to be like Charles White. I know you want to say that in my face, Wack100. I just asked that you shut up, stop mentioning me. Mention them dudes in LA who you running from. You laying across the bed butt naked, you can't never, ever in life be OG. Adam, stay out of black folk business, man. This ain't got nothing to do with you, Adam. Cause I know you still be having dreams about leaning in that black man. Cause you know you was shaking like a leaf on a tree when you came down here. Whack. He ain't gonna do nothing but get on here and yell at his phone. Yo, what is scary? You ain't never seen me in real life, boy. Why you on here yelling at y'all phone? I ain't never seen so many gangsters or street dudes get on the phone and be like, bro, the phone ain't did nothing to you. The phone ain't finna do nothing. You can't be like, hey, bro, and then something happens. You don't get on the phone and be like, bang, and then the person on the other end of it just drop. So I'm gonna get on the front of the phone, I'm gonna laugh at you. These niggas don't live three of my lifetimes, and they still acting like this. Man, real OG, man, you know what he's supposed to be doing. He supposed to be in the neighborhoods out here with these kids. And not on no white man platform, exposing the black community, speaking on open cases. But what? From a younger dude, you're an older dude, like all jokes aside, like, I know you right now mad, probably sweating, playing with Adam22, whatever you might be doing. Be a better role model, bro. If you this OG and you got a voice, get out in the community and help these kids. Cause don't get on the internet talking about me. You don't know nothing about me.
Why don't you like Wack100?
I don't dislike him. I just don't like for people to speak on me. Y'all don't know me. They call me a killer. But can't nobody name 2 people I killed. I mean, 1 person I killed.
I mean, when you talk to people behind the scenes, that's like a big part of the conversation is like, let's talk about who we think Woody did it to.
But see, Wack is in LA. He need to mind LA business. You feel me? I ain't never seen Wack a day in my life. Only thing I hear about Wack is he laying in the bed, I think butt naked or something.
Yeah, but you don't get out the shower and lay down on your bed naked before you get dressed?
Why you on camera?
It was a girl that he was fucking with who took that photo.
Yeah, she snuck a film.
He freaking like you.
And no, not like me. And then she
How many times you watched it?
probably 7 or 8 times. But no, but then
And he like seen that.
that same girl lied and said that she put 3 fingers in his ass.
How you know she lied? You tried it.
My OG would never.
Your OG would never.
Yeah, that's my guy. Why don't you like Wack100?
I don't dislike him. I just don't like for people to speak on me. Y'all don't know me. They call me a killer. But can't nobody name 2 people I killed. I mean, 1 person I killed.
I mean, when you talk to people behind the scenes, that's like a big part of the conversation. Is like, let's talk about who we think Woody did it to.
But see, Wack is in L.A. He need to mind L.A. business. You feel me? I ain't never seen Wack a day in my life. You know, Bricc, baby, you know, everybody heard of him. You feel what I'm saying? That nigga has, my grandma's house was right across the street from him. I mean, and so I don't mind him speaking on Atlanta business because he here with us. Man, only thing I hear about Wack is he laying in the bed, I think butt naked or something.
Yeah, but you don't get out the shower and lay down on your bed naked before you get dressed.
Why you on camera?
It was a girl that he was fucking with who took that photo.
Yeah, she snuck a film.
He freaking like you.
And no, not like me. And then
How many times you watched it?
Probably 7 or 8 times. But no, but then
And he like seen that.
that same girl lied and said that she put 3 fingers in his ass.
How you know she lied? You tried it.
My OG would never.
Your OG would never.
Yeah, that's my guy.
Nah, I don't got anything against Wack though. You know what I mean? I just don't like no, cause I don't know Wack for me to be speaking bad on him or speaking on him. Period.
Yeah.
Y'all don't know nothing going on with YSL.
But if you became like a lifelong podcaster, at some point you're gonna end up in a situation where you have to talk about other people's legal drama and other shit that they got going
That's
on. That's kind of the position Wack's in. Is like he talks about LA shit all the time, but if there's a big trial going on in Atlanta, he's probably gonna end up talking about that too.
Right, so, but that's why I won't be no podcast. Because, you know what I mean, I ain't trying to be getting in other people's business.
That's why the 20 verse 1 thing is so crazy, because it creates an environment for somebody like you to make content. People go crazy for it, but it doesn't have to be about your street shit or whatever drama you've had in the past.
Because I really have issue with even coming on here speaking, because why is y'all putting street shit on these type of platforms? And then what you say, I don't watch it, and 2-3 people don't live and got locked up for murder and stuff. Like, it show how ignorant we are when we get on here and just go to talk about things that we should just kept where it was.
But I've interviewed a lot of people who got picked up for murder at some point afterwards, but it's almost never like they said anything in the interview that
I ain't blaming on it. I ain't say that if I choose to sit right here and say some incriminating stuff, that's my fault. I ain't saying that because, like I said, I ain't gotta answer whatever questions you ask. So I ain't blaming y'all, but I'm just saying that how dudes say that they street and they get on these platforms and go to dry snitches. That's my whole issue with this whole situation. Everybody dry snitch on me.
I can read the comments right now. They're gonna say, "How Woody saying that shit?" But then you went in the interrogation video and said all the shit you said.
I'm free.
Yeah. Well, what's the difference though?
I'm free. That's the difference. My plan worked. What is y'all talking about?
Yeah.
Y'all gotta be slower than me. I'm on the street.
Yeah.
And I ain't bragging like I'm happy that people in jail or anything. But I'm slow though.
What's your thoughts on YSL Mondo? Because he had a whole bunch of say.
Who?
YSL Mondo.
Who is it?
So you ain't seen him around? You seen what he said recently though?
Who is YSL Mondo?
Well, he was claiming to be around from when YSL was founded. He was around back in the day.
Well, I'm from Canada.
Yeah.
So
you ain't never seen him in the studio or anything?
I don't think I ever seen him a day in my life.
Yeah.
So for him to be trying to speak on me, if he is, he just joined the line.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
What was your relationship with people like Ola Player and like Bloody J back in the day?
I don't really know Ola Player. I heard of him. I probably been around him a few times. And what you say?
And then Bloody J, because he's somebody I seen thug around. Like early on, there was like a vlog with him, Rocco, Ola, like they all in the hood.
So you know, Bloody J was out there in the midst. He was out in the streets and stuff like that. Yeah, I guess.
Oh yeah. Oh, so he was nobody you was kicking it with back in the day?
I'm saying, you know, how Atlanta is made, you know, we alright people. You feel what I'm saying? Like I said, shit, you respect us, we respect you. Back then, before all this other stuff started happening, that's how we all rocked it. So that's why it was okay for us to go in other people's neighborhoods and kick with other people and do this and do that.
Yeah.
Because it's just the respect you give. And Bloody J, he was hot. He was blood. I don't know if he still is or whatever, but everybody rocking this. So if you blood, won't care where you from, what hood you is. That's how he was until they started to divide it. You feel me?
Yeah. And
Pause for a second. Another 25 to make it a full hour and a half.
I thought it was supposed to be an hour.
Oh, I thought it was supposed to be 2 hours.
I thought it was gonna be 2 hours. I got some more questions though, some good shit.
So what you just say?
Well, he was trying to say we gotta wrap it up, but I thought we were doing a full 2 hours. But
So what you trying to do now?
Anywhere between an hour and a half and 2 hours is cool.
How much you trying to pay?
Well, what we already paid?
That's an hour.
So what you just asked for?
20 more minutes.
All right, let's do it.
Cool.
All right, but listen, stay away from those questions y'all trying to go around, and we're not doing the Mechanicsville shit, because that's extra for him to go. For y'all to follow him in the hood, that's too personal.
Going to Mechanicsville? I mean, I don't care where we vlog. We were just supposed to go out and do some shit.
Y'all only paying for this.
No, the deal was this anyway.
Yeah. I've got to tell you.
You talk all that?
I want to take them to Mechanicsville.
Okay.
That's on me.
That's good.
I know I ain't tell you my bad. That's on me.
Okay.
There's something on me. I've got to tell you.
Okay, that's cool.
Okay.
And when you playing with somebody like that, that's letting you know what they're gonna do, you can't play with them. You know what I'm saying? Because if they get caught trying to do something, they gonna give it up on you. But if you get caught trying to do something to him and you ain't all the way thorough, he gonna get out on you too. It's like they got this new thing. They call them they killer rats.
Superpower.
Killer rats.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Just because a motherfucker tell, don't mean he still don't know how to do what he know how to do. And as you seen, he had some people with him, right?
He was moving around the right way.
He had people with him.
Yep.
His block with him. It's never have I seen a block.
YSL case is now on hold.
Bro, this little Woody dude, is he free?
I think he is, yeah.
Yo, you need to talk to, listen.
We've DM'd each other.
Yo,
He just wants a huge bag.
That dude, look, you know what?
It might be worth it.
Blad, I probably wouldn't do what he want, but I might meet him in the middle if I was you.
Yeah, okay.
Dude is funny as fuck. Did you see when they asked him, does he see the person in the room that they were questioning? He looked around. I think that might be him. I don't know. He did the fake faint. I need something to... Yo, listen. He's a rat. But goddamn it, he's an entertaining rat. He got Master Splinter beat, and what he's doing is throwing the DA off their mojo.
Well, yeah, I guess there was a secret meeting that happened.
That's gonna be the mission. Bricc Baby goes on the show and says, I guess they can't say OTF didn't slide for King Von anymore. And Flacco says, well, what are you talking about? He said, yeah, the shooting. They slid for King Von, OTF.
Yeah.
Now, that's February. March, the feds get on Bricc. We don't know this. Jump to June 2023. Feds come to Bricc Baby's house. We get the report. I'm screaming, Bricc Baby just got picked up by the feds. What's happening? When your court date? Right? We're under the presumption that it's an AK-47 case. But what really happened was they came there to get his cell phone. In the process of him doing a search, they come across the AK-47. Bricc Baby calls 600, who's part of the exposers, one of my guys. Say, man, the feds just picked me up. I got an AK case, but they on the other fella. We're going to refrain from his name because I know that's your friend, right? He's giving us all this information. He said the feds been on me since March, right? So he gives this thing identifying OTF in February, first one in the world. And then when they come in this house in June, they let them know they've been on them since March, but we think it's an AK-47 case, right? Come to find out, when we applied pressure last night on Act Show, he wakes up this morning in a panic. He goes on there and starts running his mouth. Yeah, the feds came in, they took my cell phone, still haven't given it back, right? If you go in there and look at that report, number 4 is a local guy that was dropping Quando's locations.
Oh.
After the murder, when Quando went back to Georgia, what did he immediately do?
Dropped his flag?
There it goes. What was he claiming?
Roll 60 script.
Where Bricc Baby from?
Roll 60 script.
What you think the police told Quando?
That the Roll 60s set him up?
Who you think he checked in with?
Roll 60s?
With who?
Okay, I see where you're going with this.
That's not it. Go pull it up. Him and Flacco. Nobody knew anything about it. We wasn't even factored in.
The Lil Pop murder, which was supposed to be the Quando Rondo murder, was a retaliation to King Von getting killed.
For that. Okay.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah, who's the first one to get mentioned of that?
What do you mean?
One of your guests. We all thought that was a bad drug deal, weed deal. You know that. The world thought that shooting was a bad weed deal between some Armenians or Persians. That's what the world thought.
Huh. Okay.
And it wasn't until February of 2023 that Bricc Baby goes on the internet with Flacco and says, out of nowhere, the world is oblivious to this. We've tied this to a bad drug deal. Remember the story that an arm reached over Quando and shot him? That was the story, right? Bricc Baby goes on the show and says, I guess they can't say OTF didn't slide for King Von anymore. And Flacco says, well, what are you talking about? He said, yeah, the shooting. They slid for King Von, OTF.
Yeah.
Now, that's February. March, the feds get on Bricc. We don't know this. Jump to June 2023. Feds come to Bricc Baby's house. We get the report. I'm screaming, Bricc Baby just got picked up by the feds. What's happening? When your court date? Right? We're under the presumption that it's an AK-47 case. But what really happened was they came there to get his cell phone. In the process of him doing a search, they come across the AK-47. Bricc Baby calls 600, who's part of the exposers, one of my guys. Say, man, the feds just picked me up. I got an AK case, but they on the other fella. We're going to refrain from his name because I know that's your friend, right? He's giving us all this information. He said the feds been on me since March, right? So he gives this thing identifying OTF in February, first one in the world. And then when they come in this house in June, they let them know they've been on him since March, but we think it's an AK-47 case, right? Come to find out, when we applied pressure last night on Act Show, he wakes up this morning in a panic. He goes on there and starts running his mouth. Yeah, the feds came in, they took my cell phone, still haven't given it back, right? If you go in there and look at that report, number 4 is a local guy that was dropping Quando's locations.
Oh.
Slow down. Now, after the murder, when Quando went back to Georgia, what did he immediately do?
Dropped his flag?
There it goes. What was he claiming?
Roll 60 script.
Where Bricc Baby from?
Roll 60 script.
What you think the police told Quando?
That the Roll 60s set him up?
Who you think he checked in with?
Roll 60s?
With who?
Okay, I see where you're going with this.
That's
I'm not going to say
listen,
it. Yeah.
Listen.
I'm not going to say it.
No, listen. He's the one that, everything I'm saying, he said. Go pull it up, him and Flacco. Nobody knew anything about it. We wasn't even factored in OTF in this. Bricc Baby calls 600, who's part of the exposers, one of my guys. Say, man, the feds just picked me up. I got an AK case, but they on the other fella. He wakes up this morning in a panic. He goes on there and starts running his mouth. Yeah, the feds came in. They took my cell phone, still haven't given it back, right? If you go in there and look at that report, number 4 is a local guy that was dropping Quando's locations.
Oh.
After the murder, when Quando went back to Georgia, what did he immediately do?
Dropped his flag?
There it goes. What was he claiming?
Roll 60 script.
Where Bricc Baby from?
Roll 60 script.
What you think the police told Quando?
That the Roll 60s set him up?
Who you think he checked in with?
Roll 60s?
With who? Man, they took my cell phone, still haven't given it back, right? If you go in there and look at that report, number 4 is a local guy that was dropping Quando's locations.
Oh.
Slow down. Number 4 is a local guy that was dropping Quando's locations. Now, after the murder, when Quando went back to Georgia, what did he immediately do?
Dropped his flag?
There it goes. What was he claiming?
Roll 60 script.
Where Bricc Baby from?
Roll 60 script.
What you think the police told Quando?
That the Roll 60s set him up?
Who you think he checked in with?
Rolling 60s?
With who?
Okay, I see where you're going with this.
That's
I'm not
bro,
going to say
listen.
it. Yeah.
Listen.
I'm not going to say it.
No, listen. He's the one that everything I'm saying, he said. Go pull it up. Him and Flock. Look, Bricc, they can't say OTF didn't slide for Vine. First time we ever heard this. You're the first one to ever tie them to that situation. You also tell 600 they gonna pick up Big U. He got a Rico coming. Some shit he got going on direct with himself. Right? Right. August comes, they pick up Big U. We wondering how you know this. Now you saying when they came in June, the real warrant was for your cell phone. While they were searching for your cell phone, they discovered the K. Okay, great. So here it go. It's been 16 months since June 2023. You ain't been to court. Why?
If not for Jay, say, man, I'm telling you, I would probably be dead or in jail because I was going to get that money. I was going to get that money one way or the other. And luckily, Jay saw something in me and he wanted to invest. The thing about Jay is this. It ain't about what he built. It's the people that he brought along with him. You see what I'm saying? And when I look at Jay, I always see people like Red Boy. I think of people like Spook. I think of people like Stay Down. I think people, boy, you got a hell of a name, boy. That name fits you, boy. You stay down. I think of people like Dewey and Joe and Big Steve, who's not here. And I know I'm missing Chief, but Chief, damn, Chief. I think Chief might still owe me some money from the road. Chief used to be our road manager. I made sure we always got the money. You did make sure we got the money, though. So salute the Chief. But I'm telling you, and then obviously I think about Jay's kids, but especially Junior and Jazz, because I watched them grow up. They was around, and I watched them grow up. And when I look at them, I think of them as family. And Rhonda, I think of her as family because blood don't make you family, loyalty do. So that's how I feel when I think about his family. So I just want to say, man, thank you, bro, for everything you've done. For me, for the culture, for everybody in this room. You're a legend for real. Like, you're a legend among legends. And a lot of people talk about respect, but in order to give respect, you got to give respect. And I watched you evolve, but even before your evolution began with me, I saw you from day one giving respect to get that respect. And so that's earning, not giving. A lot of jokers out here run their mouth, especially on the internet. And they don't know the sacrifices that you made and the work that you put in. They're instant, gangsters and all this type of stuff. And they really ain't what people think they are. But I know you for real. And you are everything you say you are. And I appreciate that, bro, because it's something different about you, man. And you ain't special just because you got bread. Like I said, it's about the people that you brought along. That's what really makes you special. I love you, I respect you. No more talk.
Can you listen?
You know what?
Who put him on?
Come on, man.
Who put him on?
No, I've been around, man.
Who would put him on? I know that the Philly nigga is emotional 16 years later.
I'm never emotional. I'm getting too much money to be emotional, Wack. I'm disappointed in you.
I'm disappointed in you.
In you.
Go to my nigga. Hey, check this out. Check this out. Jim Jones, you can pull up footage. Now I trade gangster blood till I die to the death of me.
But maybe that's where he was when he did that video, not walking through JFK or wherever that airport is when he's being attacked by these two people.
I hate to say it.
So Jim Jones is a snitch.
Straight rat.
So I want to level set. Jim Jones is. Do you really believe he's a snitch?
Well,
or do you believe? Are you just trolling him?
No, I'm not. Because you got to remember, his ratting goes back to 6ix9ine.
Mm-hmm.
He was the first one to expose him, and it messed me up because he come to Clubhouse because I asked him to, and the New Yorkers was coming at him, and this dude 6ix9ine had memorized all the paperwork. So every time they came at him about something, he'd be like, "No, you're wrong. This person did this person," and he put up a link. I mean, Jim Jones had just did a feature for my Hispanic group Coyote maybe a week prior. That was my boy.
Mm-hmm.
Like, you know.
Jim was.
Yeah, he come into town, hit me, whack him over here.
So y'all were cool.
Tight. Next thing I know, 6ix9ine plays a audio. It's Jim Jones talking to his people, giving instructions, taking the position of being one of the leaders of his gang, conspiring.
But wasn't that a wiretap though?
Yeah.
It was a wiretap.
Let me teach you something about that. That wiretap was used in the trial.
I remember that.
The only way a wiretap can be used in the trial is if the person on the wiretap collaborates that everything on the wiretap is true.
Mm-hmm.
So 6ix9ine said, he said, "What? I was number 2. I was number 1. Jim was number 2. If I wouldn't have got on the stand, Jim Jones was already prepared to get on the stand because they had him for conspiracy."
So he would have got a charge if he hadn't.
Exactly.
Okay.
So here goes the thing. Jim never did no time, but yet he got a sealed file, right?
Mm-hmm.
So we scratching our head now, right? We hearing this tape. So you know what I do? I call Jim. I'm texting him, "Hey, yo, bro, what is this I'm hearing?" This the same dude that if I called him or he called me or he needs something, it's immediate. From that point on when I sent the text, no more conversation from Jim. So he already, you know.
Moving different.
He already was, you know, in the light of being a cooperant. And then now, we heard it. That would have been Wack100 saying, "They hit me. They attacked me." My head would be on the chopping block, and you know it.
Mm-hmm. So does this...
Come on.
No, well, but that's because you're controversial.
No, listen. Jim and Wack are both down. He from 9 Trey Gangsta Bloods.
Mm.
And he...
But he older now. Is he still in it?
That's where he say he from.
Right. But okay,
that's where he from.
So if he's now a snitch, well, you say he's always been a snitch, but now he's snitching on TMZ. Does that mean Dipset should dip? Like, is he? Should they just be out?
Over there. Freaky Zeke been a rat. We got his work. Freaky Zeke, the one they hype man got.
Well, he's a snitch too.
He's a rat. We made him come to Clubhouse. Let me tell you how I did him. Hey, Freaky Zeke read his own paperwork and he didn't realize it. We said, "Yo, read this real quick." He read it. I said, "What you think?" He said, "Yeah, that dude's telling." I said, "Look at the top of the paperwork. That's you. You forgot?"
And then,
crackhead Artie.
So who was he snitching on?
He was telling on a crime that happened, you know, between some drug shit and some other shit. But we got to work. All these things you hear about happen with Suge, it's because Suge was here with 50 people. I could put a midget. I can take Lemmy Plummer and put it with 50 thugs, and he could run around here and claim he did all kind of shit. Shout out to Zeus. Let's be real, world. Even Stevie Wonder could see, Suge, you're in jail because you were scared to fight one man. Suge, stay in your place, do your thing. I ain't gonna step on your toes. But boy, every time you mention my name, I'm gonna spank you. One thing you know is when it come to the funk, ain't none of us no busters, ain't none of us turning down shit, and we gonna crash. You's a dummy.
All at once, my phone going off. Some nigga called me. "Hey, Wack want to talk to you." "Wack, what want to talk to me for?" Wack want to talk to you. But see, he had already 3 months prior to that told the world that Mo3 had a homeboy management.
Yeah.
Remember that?
Yeah, I remember
but
that.
The world didn't catch on to that. So when they say Wack want to talk to you, I'm already got that in my mind. Like, yo, I've been wanting to talk to him. So when I come click on, you can hear him saying, yeah, ping rainwater in here. Ping rain go tell y'all, rain go tell y'all. Nah, nigga, you ain't had nothing to do with it. You really got my way.
So, story short, this started calling around. He found one of my homies I grew up with. Had him call me the other day. And I had R&B on the phone because I wanted R&B to hear how this nigga sit in front of a camera, play tough like he the boogeyman, but then in the behind the scenes, right, he be begging and pleading, right? So this is what he does. He gets some shit going, then he'll call the right people, and a homie like, yo, Wack, I got business with dude. You can let it go. I appreciate if you could do that for me. I'm like, nigga, that, right? Like, Wack, do it for me. This, that, another. So what'll happen is I'll bag up. And then when I bag up, he'll make it look like he did something. But the only difference with me is I ain't bagging up.
Facts.
I think I know you's you ain't the boogeyman, you the booger man. Your name is Casper the Friendly Ghost.
Yo, don't
Bring
laugh.
your ass out and play. Nah, because he ain't gonna tell people he got people calling me on some friendly shit. You know what I'm saying? He want to make it look like it's some money. Right? So, end of the day, now his family member at him talking about you got caught with 50 keys of cocaine and the case went away. Right? Then they got his daughter, that's his daughter, slinging the kid around in the goddamn crib. You seen that shit? So while you running around what Offset doing, why you ain't handling your daughter? Your daughter then went viral, beating the kid carriage up. Hollering and screaming at the kid like she got the fucking exorcism. You didn't see that shit?
I called Jay Prince and them out. And I said, listen, I do no street business to generate income. Whatever I do in corporate America to generate income does not cross to the streets, and the streets not going to dictate what I do in the building. That's always been my stance. If he told y'all do your job, right? So I can't deal with the people that told. If you do your job, big bad guy in the streets, then he wouldn't be here. He popped off at me first saying my podcasting and business was 6ix9ine.
Yeah.
I told him I'm gonna do what I want to do. I don't give a fuck who he ratted on.
Right.
That ain't my business. The people he ratted on, handle your business. My homies ain't with him. I'm not telling him what y'all can and can't do. Right? He's under my protection. Now, if you pull up on him and I'm there, I'm gonna do what I gotta do to make sure I get home safe.
But what's the difference if you got 6ix9ine and he got Finesse? Why can't they just be two snitching artists that do music together and y'all stay out of it?
That's my stance.
That's your
stance. But they saying, nah, Wack, we street niggas. We don't do business with no rats.
Got it.
I'm saying,
yes,
fuck you. I'm gonna do business who I want to do business with. So now, I just exposed that your artist is a rat. Documented paperwork. Why haven't you dropped him?
Wait, so after you dropped all the receipts and after you guys had that all back and forth, where is it now?
I don't know. I ain't seen him.
So that's when you'll know where you're at?
It's what it is.
Okay.
Yo. A lot of these social media gangsters can't even walk to the store. You know what I mean? They can't do this. I just want y'all to have a somewhat of an example from the live and the Memorex. Ain't nobody out here with me other than me. You know what I mean? Because it's love, respect, and fear. This line shit is in style. You know, it's a hell of a thing about this line thing. This, you know, it's some in style shit going on today, and I don't tell hello. Yeah, I don't receive it. I don't condone it, and I don't even like the niggas that support it and with it, because I understand what's gonna come with that. You know what I mean? I understand what's gonna come with that, and it's a cold thing. You know, these dudes on social media talking about booty, digging in their booties, and all kinds of shit that I hear. I'm like, fuck what kind of shit is this going on? You know what I mean? But for each his own, man. I don't condemn a lot of you fakes. You know what I mean? Do what you best at doing. But understand, you know, that post I wrote the other day. The universal laws govern us all. And when I use those words, reaping what you sow, oh, you can guarantee you're gonna reap what you sow.
All right there. You in the lobby, you ain't right? Had to escort you in with me. Put you in the VIP in the back. Put Stunning them up top in the front where you always go. Cause you shaking like Don Knotts. Stop playing tough, bro. I hate niggas that know me in real life and go to playing tough, bro. Jay Prince, you know what it was in that alley. Everybody know me, bro. When I caught you in that alley, you was humble. You whooping about what you gonna do. You hit, we hit. You hit, we hit. Ain't nothing safe. All you gotta do is only give me an inkling of an inkling that you own that. We already know where everything at. Everything. So we don't care about all that. You got you a live wire. You hit, we hit. You better know that Big U, he ain't got no more juice. Ain't nothing respecting him out here. He ain't never put in no work. You got real respectable rolling 60s who done told me the stories of y'all went on missions, went to jail, and they guns empty, and your gun is still full. You don't do that.
You treat R.I.P. all kinds, but things happen in the street.
All that. I'm finna do
Ain't no all that. That's disrespectful.
I'm finna shut you down.
What you mean?
I'm gonna make you read this. Hold on. You know how to read, right? You know how to read, right? Cool. There you go, nigga. We going viral. Never seen before. Read it, bitch. PTR. Read it, bitch. Read it, nigga. You did all that talking. We going viral, nigga. Read it.
Gave him the whole thing. Gave him the whole contract. Gave him the whole thing. He only gave pieces before.
There you go.
Gave him the whole thing. Now read it. Read it. Read it on me.
There you go. You tell me who own what, nigga. You tell me who lying. Tell me if Jay Prince lying or what. Who own what, nigga? There you go. Read it. If I say I got it, I got it, nigga. Believe that. Read it. If I tell you I got it, motherfucker, I got it, nigga.
Ben had it.
The wife, she's a lying motherfucker talking about she only got book rights. What that say? What that say? Read it, nigga. Yeah. There you go, nigga. Don't never call me out on that, nigga. I'ma show up with it. I'm waiting. I'm waiting for you to tell me I've been lying. You said that Jay Prince wasn't lying because he's standing with the son. Okay?
I ain't say his name now, Tom, man. Stop name dropping, man. But
bro, listen. Dude come address everybody else. He go to podcasts, talk about open murder cases. He tell on his son, talking about my son gave a nigga a gun. He do all this dumb shit.
He said that's not telling. Yeah, he ain't telling.
No, that's telling because I'm gonna tell you why it's telling. Anytime a nigga come to your state and you get this motherfucker an illegal firearm, even if it's a legal firearm to you, once you hand it to him, it's an illegal firearm. Mm-hmm. And this dude admits a motherfucking crime with this firearm, which a crime was. Could look like this other nigga did something, whatever this nigga, you telling. Why the fuck is he saying this about his own son? You know why? Because this is a nigga that been an exec all his life, posing as a gangster or street nigga. He been using his money to manipulate these small-minded niggas. And if he knew better, he'd have did better and shut the fuck up. Because we all know you don't never volunteer. I gave another nigga a gun. Now you put a gun in this nigga hand and implemented your son as a motherfucker giving the gun. If any nigga say that that's cool, then you weird, bro. This